When you look at First Ladies, you really have to categorize them in different ways. Martha Washington, the First Lady, really set the tone. And she actually was a very active First Lady, welcoming citizens into their home for socials on a weekly basis, seeing that as important to the new government. And so she really did set a tone of First Lady as a celebrity and part of the presidency. And so from Martha Washington to Michelle Obama, First Ladies have played that role differently. We had a time period where many First Ladies did not have good health and were not as actively involved. But for the most part, First Ladies often have been better educated than their husbands and have always been advisors to their husbands, some more public than others. Certainly most people can talk about Eleanor Roosevelt, and certainly she is a high watermark in terms of the public activism of First Ladies. Jackie Kennedy is an important First Lady to study as well. She really set the tone for the modern media age and how they're going to pay attention to a first family that has young children. Jackie Kennedy really didn't want to be too public herself, but very much wanted to protect her children. And yet, she really became known throughout the globe because of a trip to France where she was able to speak the language and really smooth things for her husband. Hillary Clinton is always on someone's list to study. She actually comes in the top 5 usually of people who are looking at who are the best First Ladies, as does Eleanor Roosevelt and Jackie Kennedy. She is certainly was one of the more assertive First Ladies, certainly reminiscent of an Eleanor Roosevelt, but in a time where, because of the women's movement and the feminist movement, it was a bit more acceptable, although she obviously ran into some problems as well. The fact that she, as First Lady, ran and won a Senate seat, U.S. Senate seat, the First Lady to run for office, and she did that while she was still First Lady, and also then became a presidential candidate and may be doing that again in the near future. So she is really an interesting case study. I think Michelle Obama is one of, at this point, one of the most interesting First Ladies to study for several reasons. Again, primarily because she clearly has learned from previous First Ladies and how to do the job successfully and maintain public popularity, which is a really important part of the job of First Ladies. Whatever's happening with the president and the policies in the country, people still look to the First Lady for kind of some sense of stability. And so it's really important that First Ladies maintain the popularity, and Michelle Obama has been able to do that. She also has really focused on issues related to health and nutrition and obesity, which all relate to the healthcare law, and so that really has been important to much of what's occurred in the positive direction in the Obama administration.